Okay, way to just not unmute me. That's cool, OBS. Hi, hello. Welcome in, everyone. How are we doing today? We good? We vibing? We chilling out? Turn off studio mode. Also, if you hear eating noises, I'm going to try to be so quiet about it. But I did not get a chance to eat lunch before I came live. So I have a little salad. So it shouldn't be like crunchy. I suppose I could do push to talk. I won't though. Gonna go get food at a festival later? Hell yeah, that's awesome. Love to hear it. What festival are you going to? I want to go to a festival. A local one that happens every spring? Spring festivals are the best. Spring and summer ones. And I say that as an autumn girly. The vibes and the aesthetic is better in autumn. But the spring and summer ones are just more lively. Yo, I have something stuck in my tooth and it hurts so bad. Jude Pepper, hello. I'm an eepy little guy trying not to take a nap. How are you? I am an eepy little worm also trying to not take a nap. I was doing so good about cleaning up after the convention. But my health is still not great, so like I had to take breaks every like 2 or so hours. And I slow down so fast. It sucks. And I've been cleaning on and off for like the last 3 days, so I'm really starting to feel it. But if you need a nap, you should take a nap. Though, yesterday I took 2 freaking naps. It was rough. And I still slept through the night. Hey, fair play for keeping at it. Thank you. I'm doing my best. Oh, I definitely set the category to art. We're not going to get to art for the first little bit. I should have had it as just chatting. Oops. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at streaming and on being a creator. Dragonair, why are you not responding to my voice? Do I need... No, that's... I want this one. Okay. Oh. Well, now you're way too sensitive. Okay. Okay. That should be okay. Nap maxing? No, for real. I hope you guys can still hear me. That should be... I don't really know what half of these things do in my PNG Tuber Plus. I can hear, yes. Excellent. That's what we like to see. We'll turn this down. Okay. We'll just leave it like that for now. If there's more to worry about, there's more to worry about later. So yeah, hello. I haven't been live in like 3 weeks. I think I went live right before my convention. Was that 3? No. It was 2 weeks ago. Me not knowing where I am, what year it is. Anyway, yeah. Hi. I've discovered that me trying to function, typically, let's use the word typically. Like, oh, I can still con crunch like I used to as an early adult, young teenager before my health took a tank. I can function as people typically do under normal health circumstances. That shit doesn't work anymore. I crashed and burned real hard after really up until the convention. And I've been picking up the pieces ever since, and that doesn't really work with what I'm trying to do with my life. If I'm trying to take art seriously, if I'm trying to, like, work independently, if I'm trying to do more conventions, the con crunch, the waiting till the last minute, or not even waiting, just not getting able to finish it until last minute, like, turning off life until the convention is over is not working for me. That's not beneficial to me. I'm gonna take another bite of salad. Why are these leaves so freaking big? I need a not crunchy piece, that way I don't crunch into the mic. Like, crunchy noises is one thing. Like, that's obnoxious. But I think mouth noises is way more obnoxious. Lily pad salad, that sounds really good. The initial, I muted myself during that crouton crunch. But the initial crunch of my crouton made my audio peak. That's crazy. I'm one of the few that doesn't mind mouth or chewing noises at all. I'd say typically I don't either. I really despise lip smacking. Or lip noises, rather. But, like, slurping, chewing, crunching, like, it's bothersome. But it's not, like, it's not gonna ruin my eating experience, and it's not gonna make me go absolutely mental. Like, I'm far from having, how do you pronounce it? Misphonia? Or even just, like, the typical annoyance towards the sound. Like, I'm far from it. But, like, smacking, it drives me up a wall. So anyway, back to this convention. I threw up a little, image of the cosplay on Instagram on my story, so it's not there anymore. I thought I had done pretty trash at my cosplay, but what I had discovered after judging is that it was actually kind of close to me placing, which I thought was absolutely bananas. Like, that was my first competition ever, full stop, and I had been studying for a while on trying to get this cosplay to work. And granted, I had lost steam halfway through the cosplay because I really didn't end up liking the anime at all. Like, it was close. I didn't win, but it was close, which is so much farther than I thought I would get. Like, I was really pleased with how it came out. Anyway, I was proud of it. I'm happy with it. I can't wait for my next competition, which will get me into the other things to talk about. The only one that bugs me is I have a friend who eats sunflower seeds. Ooh. And it sounds like he's eating crickets. It's such a specific noise. Oh. Oh. I hate that. I hate the imagery of that. Ugh. I do like sunflower seeds though. Like, already shucked. I don't like the process of eating normal sunflower seeds. I'm a little bit of a wimp. I need it given to me. But yeah, so you know what I mean if you ever hear it through a mic. Oh. No bueno. I don't want to hear it through a mic. I don't want to hear it at all. On the topic of eating crickets, though, I would eat a cricket. I know Maya did not just go live. Maya. Oops. I always say Maya. Maya's so fake. Shake my head. But no. So, on to that point of, like, okay, my life can't just shut down. I can't just stop everything that I'm doing for like other things that I'm doing, or when I have stuff going on. I need to be able to adapt my life to that. So, one of my big strong suits is being able to plan really long term. So, like, years in advance. I kind of struggle with, like, planning through the month, especially like planning through the week, it feels too short term. But long-term planning, love that. So, I think what I'm going to start doing is planning out my cosplays for the next entire year. That way I have, at the very least, 6 months to make something. At the very most, an entire year. Because that'll help me accommodate my trash-ass health. Which I struggle. I struggle to keep up with. But it'll also be good, because in just a few weeks I'll be seeing my specialist. So hopefully I'll get some medication and I'll start getting better. And that'll give me a grace period also to adjust to this new medicine. So hell yeah. Thank you, burger. I'm feeling good about it. I think it'll be good for me. In other news, this coming week, we will be back onto normally scheduled streams, and I'm going to try to maintain that for the next few months. It may be touch and go depending on how the medication reacts to me, but that's what we're going to be doing. I have not forgotten about the commissions from the Donathon. That will be first and foremost after I get these MerMay sketches done, which I'm going to start posting this week. I wanted to get them posted throughout the month of May. You know what I didn't do? Get them posted throughout the month of May. Which is also not good for me. Ow. So those will get posted throughout this coming week. And then once those are done, it'll be commissions from the Donathon. And I will be opening up commissions generally as well. Because your girl's on FMLA. So now my income has been chopped in literal half. And that kills me. No hurry on my side? No, only hurry. Expedited service even. Yeah, the sooner I get them done, and I will not rush them, but the sooner I get them done, the sooner I can open up general commissions, and or work on more poke hoodies on the side. I've had the Kanto ones on hold for like 2 years because I just haven't found time to do them. Because despite liking working on them, and having them earn a little bit of money, it's hard to justify the work because they are only $5 a set, and I often don't make my money off on them. Like, I don't make profit off of them from, like, how much time was put in. Well, okay. That's not fair to say because some of them sold really, really well. Like the Mimikyu and Sylveon ones. But they don't make enough for me to justify working on them. But I like working on them, so I want to go back to it. Not to mention, like, it's really sucked shit with social media as of recent. Like, to get traction on literally anything is just awful. So that's cool. That's nice. I also threw them on VGen and I didn't get a single bite. That sucks. Oh well. But yeah, I have Kanto starters up on the plate. And let's see. What else I got going on? Those commissions, open commissions, the poke hoodies. I'm gonna start incorporating more fan work into my streams because unfortunately, no one else is going to draw my characters but me. And that's stupid. I also want to get some fan works done so I can start selling at conventions. One of my resolutions was to sell at a convention this year. I don't know that I'm going to get to, but if I can get accepted into a convention for next year, I'll take that as a win, because I won't get to sell this year, but I'll get to prep and get ready to sell next year. Which is another thing. Ideally, next year, I'm going to start selling at conventions. You'll get to see me there. I'll get to be vibing and thriving. I should put that on a shirt. My name of the game is to either try to sell at ASIN first, Anime Central, or to find a smaller Wisconsin one to sell at. Because ASIN might be a little bit overwhelming. But I'm going to be planning out my conventions for next year, which ones I want to apply to, which ones I want to go to as a guest, and which one, not a guest, as an attendant, and which ones I want to compete at. Be so cool, though, to get a guest spot eventually one day. What else? I decided that I'm just gonna have to suck it up and start posting on all of my socials again, no matter which ones they are. To keep shooting myself in the foot and going, I'm not gonna post on Twitter, I'm not gonna post on Instagram. Like, it's... If they don't snatch my artwork for training, a different type of algorithm will. Like, sucks to suck, I guess. And, like, if an artist wants to not post there, cool. That's totally respectable as a choice. I don't think I can. So, I'm gonna start updating those again, much to my dismay. What else I got going on? I don't know. Skies, how are you doing? I am okay. I am doing okay. Shelter, though, you remind me that I'm gonna start pushing my Discord a little bit more, and I'm going to try to start being a little bit more... Okay, it looks like YouTube is back up. That's cool. Hi YouTube. I'm sorry for it randomly disconnecting. That sucks. We're back. Okay, great. Twitch is back too. Excellent. Alright, so back to what I was saying. I'm doing okay. I have started to meet some cool people that I want to try to be more social with. I'm also realizing that my other friends have been seriously neglected. I think the only person I have talked to consistently over the last probably like month and a half has been Hatchet Co. And I love them, don't get me wrong. But even them, I've not been talking to as much as I typically have or would like to. So I gotta manage both my stress and time much better, because I'm slipping, and the way that I'm going right now is not productive and not very helpful. Oh no. You guys probably heard a very loud crunch. I'm sorry for that. I was saying something about Discord before disconnecting. Rude. I'm gonna start pushing my Discord more. That way there can be more communication between the people that follow me and want to see more of my art, and me just in general. Because when I just go MIA, and let's say people are owed something from me, or expecting something from me, that's not very cool of me, and that's not okay. So I'm going to be pushing my Discord more, both for socialization and transparency. Also, I think it'll be good for when I start doing fan art sales. Also, we're not going to get political or anything. We're not going to talk about it too much. It looks like the tariff situation is kind of wrapping up, which means I can go back to thinking about doing pins and what are they called? Acrylic charms, keychains, those things. Which, yeah, there are some American brands that I want to try out first. But the biggest one right now for like American manufacturers is Sticker Mule. And not only do people not like Sticker Mule, me included, but I'm also told their quality is not very good. I haven't gotten to like see any samples or anything, but I don't know. Typically when companies start with like one thing and then spread themselves out too thin, their quality starts to take a hit. And like I was going to try and no, I am a liar. I'm a liar. I just remembered that I got told about Sticker App. Okay, great. So I wouldn't have had to like had gun to my head and use Sticker Mule. I forgot. I'm so glad I remembered. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with those brands first, like Sticker App, and there was a good keychain manufacturer I remembered. Was it Acorn Press that was American based? Anyway, it'll help me avoid like tariffs and shit if that situation rears its ugly head again. But if I want to get into pin making, that's when I gotta go with like Japanese brands and the like. Anyway, hopefully my dumbass is gonna get my Patreon started back up soon too. I said I wanted to have that done this month. Was absolutely not going to get it done this month with everything going on. Because I can't manage my time, I guess. I also haven't quite learned how to deal with my shit-ass disorder yet. Patreon fast food review, oh my god. Disorder? Disease? Is Hashimoto's a disease or a disorder? I know it's Hashimoto's disease, but I'm not a doctor. I don't know the important distinctions. Okay, I was right. It is both a disorder and a disease. Cool. Cool, I say. You know, that being said, I don't have a ton of, like, good fast food around me. I have a Culver's, which I'm delighted by. Or I was delighted by. My stupid ass tried to be good today. I was like, okay, like, I want something quick. I want to get a grilled chicken sandwich. And I'm gonna be dainty. No, snooze this ad. I don't want ads to go on right now. But I went in, and I was like, I want a grilled chicken sandwich. It'll be better than the, crispy one. And I bit into this thing, and for one thing, y'all need to know, I'm not a picky eater. Even if I'm not very enticed by the food, I really hate wasting it. As someone who grew up, I can't say that I had food scarcity, but there were times when I didn't have a whole lot of food. Like, I definitely didn't go without a meal, but they weren't very good meals sometimes. So I on principle, I hate wasting food, partially because of the principle of it, like, not everyone gets to always have food. I should be thankful of the food I'm given. But also, I have that scarcity mindset still, where I'm like, well, I don't know, maybe tomorrow the dollar will cease to exist, and then I will not be able to buy a chicken sandwich. I don't know. I'm ridiculous. But anyway, I bit into this thing, and it was so atrocious. Not only did it make me gag, but I spit it out immediately, and I went, okay, maybe that was just like a cartilagey piece. I will take another bite. No, it was so bad. It was awful. And I hate going into a restaurant or any place and going, can I get a refund for this? It was not okay. It was not good. But I went in and I was like, can I please just get a refund? Like, my stomach is so upset. I don't want another sandwich because it's just going to make my stomach turn. That's why I'm having my salad right now, which was a good pick. Chicken leg sandwich. And no, it was like entirely made of tendons, I guess. And she's like, yeah, we just got a different supplier for the chicken breast, so that's probably it. And I went, I knew something was wrong. I knew it. Dude, it was so gross. It was so bad. Like, I could tell that it was a whole piece of chicken breast. Like, it wasn't anything crazy or weird or like conglomerated together, but ugh. It was bad. The new supplier is a dog food factory, for real. I also want to talk more in the Discord. Good. My close friends have been very busy lately, so I haven't been socializing nearly as much as I want to. I realized that I have definitely just been kind of retreating back in on myself, and it hasn't been super good for my mental health. Like, it's not like I'm actively trying to isolate, but it's the fact that I simply am isolating that is making me not feel very good. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my husband, I love socializing with him, and I get to socialize a lot with people at work, but it's just different than when it is with friends, or it is with other artists, or other cosplayers, the other people that share my other types of interests. Like, I need to have it all equally fueled, or I become fatigued. It's some silly business. So that's what I want to do. I also want to finish my sandwich, my salad, because it is getting wilty. Okay. No more crouton crunching. Like a binary system for socializing, getting recharged as you spend. So, how to phrase this. Have you guys ever seen that test tube game where, like, you have to click on the different ones to refill them with all the same color? That's sort of what socializing feels like to me. If I am lacking, like, socialization on crafting and creation, I start to get fatigued. Like, I see it as like a hunger, I guess. Like, those things need to be fed in order to keep going. Think of them like bread. Think of them like bread, a good sourdough bread. They gotta get fed. But if they're overfed, then I also get fatigued. No one's gonna understand what I'm saying unless they bake sourdough breads. But yeah, each section of my socialization has a little starter, and it's gotta get fed accordingly. Some of them can get fed more than others. Some of them aren't fed very often at all. And then I take a break from that, and that's me doing my discard. And then it's back to the feed. I met some really cool people at the convention I went to, and I'm hoping to do a little bird mating dance at them. Platonic mating, I guess. In that I need to fan my little feathers and go, please, let us be friends. let us interact. To me, socializing is a way to use the extra energy that makes me jittery and unfocused. That's a good way to see it. What? Oh. It's rough existing right now. Stretching makes me really dizzy. So I noticed that I was shrimping, and sitting straight up made me so dizzy. I yap. I yap at people about my hyperfixations, and in exchange, they don't make me lose sleep. Excellent. I'm trying to think if socialization doesn't wear me out nearly as much as it used to. I think I have, through forced exposure therapy of, like, working the jobs that I have, I've become way more used to socializing for long periods than I used to, which is nice. It's been beneficial because it means I can go out and not be so immediately fatigued. But boy, some people still exhaust me way more than other people do. I need to create the said schedule that I was talking about and then start posting about it. My biggest issue is actually just remembering to post. I am so awful at it. Like, I'll create stuff, I'll make stuff, and then I just go, okay, I guess it'll just make itself. It'll just post itself. What's this? Oh. Well, that's stupid. Yeah, I need to get it together. I also need to stop getting so dizzy. Soon, though. Soon my problems will be fixed. Hopefully, I should say. Alright, we're gonna try to find a bite in my salad without a crunchy-ass crouton. Posting is hard. There's so many hidden steps, like signing in, reblogging at the right time, and sharing in many socials. See, that's just too much for me to think about. Like, being at the mercy of the algorithm, posting at the right times, I just simply don't do it. I post, I leave. Especially because I can't stand to be on social media much anyway. I can't stand seeing the numerous weird ads, the AI-generated garbage, people's shit-ass hot takes when they desperately need to go outside and touch some grass. I can't do it. So often I just post and leave. Oh my god, this crouton is taking so long to get down. This is why I only use Blue Sky and Tumblr. Me and Tumblr still have beef, so I'm not posting to Tumblr ever. But I so far really like Blue Sky. We'll see how it is in like another year or so. Or if Twitter ever has a resurrection. Ugh, I gotta unlock my Twitter. Start posting to it again. But I just hate it. The ads are so bad. I mean, everything about Twitter just sucks. But it's, I can't even remember what I was saying. Oh my god. I can't. Every single thought has left my brain. Hate that. My brain is so fixated on going back to cleaning because I'm so close to being done from the disaster I left my house in getting ready for this convention. But like, I also really have to sit down and work on these MerMay pieces. I think I'm going to finish my salad. I'm gonna do a quick little bathroom break, possibly refill my water, because I've been going through it a little fast. We'll work on some MerMay pieces, continue yapping about schedules and things. And we'll see how long we go for. I think I want to open up different kinds of commissions too. I saw a commission that someone posted that I thought was so cute. And I'd really like to offer a kind of commission like that. Where it's stylized panels. Especially if it's with your characters. Ugh. Like, just paint a little background. I want to have fun with commissions again. Like, as much as I love doing just, like, standard character portraits, like, character design is my favorite. I love when people give me characters to design. What's a stylized panel? So, I will grab it from Taplos. I think I'm just gonna put the link because I feel like it would be not very fair of me to just like say the name and show it on Clip Studio. So I'm gonna post the link to Taplos and their little stylized panel. But like, imagine if I did that with a character, or even a Pokemon, like in their example. Yeah! And people could put it on their Twitch, or they could put it on their card, or anything. I know, right? I'd have to do some examples, though. Because I can't just offer something without it. I could probably do something for some VTubers. And then I can post it on VGen. How did I eat all of my lettuce but I left all of my toppings? What is wrong with me? Oh my god, these are still so crunchy. I'm sorry, this is mostly me talking about my salad and about how I don't know how to manage my time. But maybe that's why the people are here. Maybe that's why y'all like hanging out. I write a lot. I really want to get into getting actual art done of the characters. Salad review. I will happily hook it up. I love character design. Like, I redesigned Tanya for Maya. Loved it. Granted, he already had a solid base for what he wanted. But still. Okay, salad review though. This salad came out so good. Alright, y'all ready for me to be so very homesteady? I made strawberry vinegar about 2 years ago. And I made the vinaigrette with my homemade vinegar. So it is a blackberry and strawberry vinaigrette. And if my strawberries were more ripe, I would have used them in my salad, but I had to do store-bought strawberries. I wanted blackberries, but my store was out. It's so good. Oh, I planted my first sweet potato. I can't wait. I'm hoping that it grows well. And I'm trying to cultivate a Japanese sweet potato right now. We might have to get that going. I've looked for them, but they are mostly the little portrait style that I sent to my door with Fawn Ref. Do not threaten me with a good time burger. I've been writing a new fic and I want to get so much art of it. I am hopefully here to please if y'all are wanting to get art with me done. If not, though, also totally understand. There are billions of artists out there. Oh, the hatch. Think of it. Sip, sip, sip. Are sweet potatoes as tenacious as regular potatoes? I think is what you meant. I don't know. I don't know anything about growing potatoes. This is going to be my first year even attempting it. So I'm just going to have to hope that they turn out right. Are regular potatoes tenacious? Should I also grow some regular potatoes? I'm gonna go get some sprouts from a garden center soon. Because I wanted to do the whole cultivating my own seeds, sprouting them up, whatever. I just don't have the energy or time for it. So I'm gonna do my best to get my garden beds up, and if I can do that, then I can at least plant some sprouts. Alright, last pieces of chicken. Regular potatoes don't die easy and can turn 90% of themselves into a liquid-seeking root.
Potatoes are neat. Yeah, I don't know if sweet potatoes are the same. I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. Alright, we're going to switch over to actual art. Then I'll show you guys my next cosplay. It's a tie between Lady Lihua, the character that you see here from Apothecary Diaries, or Eclipse Butterfly from Star vs. The Forces of Evil. Both, at least Lady Lihua is going to be a competition outfit. Eclipse might be. I think I might try to save only Japanese media for competitions, because it'll help me out for when I start doing bigger competitions. Because a lot of the international ones are only looking at Japanese media. Anyway, you can see that I was taking like little swatches here because I was on the desperate hunt for properly colored silks. Anyway, we're gonna work on some Sia. I think I'm gonna move her eye over. I'm gonna write more while you draw. Hell yeah, we love it. We love the dual creation. Okay. Can we just talk about how cute this eye came out? The freaking thing is already 110 pages long, plus a bonus of... How is that a bonus? Oh my god, I definitely read that as 210 pages. I was looking over the rim of my glasses, and it definitely merged together the two numbers. I was so concerned. A bonus of 210. Like, dude, that's already another novel at that point. Stop lying. Not that big of a bonus. See, I need you to look more angular. Like your aunt. Let me know how free you are next month. I'll look into some more character commissions if you have space. Hell yeah. I mean, so like, here's the thing. I am no longer working Thursdays or Fridays. So, that means I have a ton of time for commissions when my energy allows. So I'm probably only going to take on commissions that I can like easily do, like maybe some sketch commissions, like colored sketch or stylized ones, just to make sure that I can actually keep up with them. Yeah, I have to offer something though, because oof. I went from a very comfortable income to a not very comfortable income.
Sia, why do you look funny? Is it because your mouth is too far over? Aki is my sweet daughter. I can't wait to work on it. I'm very excited. Just know though, every character I get to draw legally becomes my birth child. So you now have to share custody with me. I'm also notorious, through no fault of my own, for making characters look ridiculously hot for no reason. Many a times I have been told that I'm commissioned for a specific type of character because I make hot characters, so oops. Oh, you don't want the character I sent you as a birth child? He is a pest. I'll take what I can get. Not every child is perfect. Unless I deem it so. That looks okay. That looks like Sia. She is a clone accidentally stolen by thieves. Family is a loose term for... Oh my god. Man wished a whole country out of existence. Alright, well. We're gonna work on that. We can't just simply wish people or countries out of existence. That's not how we communicate. You are very much allowed to make him hot, though. Let's go. Oh, didn't I say... Not me forgetting that I had to go to the bathroom. Cool. I'm so good at being a normal, functioning human being. Anyway, I'll go to the bathroom in a second. Back. Are you using a brush that looks like a pencil, or are you... Hold on. Or are you on a pencil drawing you digitalized? No, I'm using a brush that looks like a pencil. can't remember. I think this one might have been one of the standard Clip Studio ones. That is a very good brush that looks like a pencil. I think it could be better, personally. I'm so picky about my pencil brushes. None of them have yet to satisfy me. This one just is what I'm kind of tolerating for now. I, for one, am in awe. I think I even adjusted this one a little bit. Yeah, this one I definitely adjusted. It looks like I changed the texture and I adjusted the density, texture density. Copy, pasta, put you over here, shrink you down. Ugh, look at my sweet baby daughter. Incidentally, it's board game day for my fam, so I will be switching to lurk mode, but I will pop in every few until it full on starts. Okay, sounds good. I hope you have fun with your game night. She is so pretty. Thank you. You know that meme of "Baby, you're my angel" with like the screaming hamster? That's me every time I see Sia. That's me every time I see most of my characters, but especially Sia. She's just... Well, no, I was gonna say she's my oldest, but technically Chartreuse is older. One day I'll find the time to draw again. You better. That is a threat. One thing for a sip, sip, sip. Why that emote? No. I have to, otherwise I will ruin myself buying more art of Malkin. Will you though? Sia, why are you so pretty? Ugh! I will, don't challenge me. Who else do I have to work on? Alright, I definitely don't think I'm gonna get to all of them, which is so very unfortunate. I think I'm gonna have to compromise who I'm posting. I have to pick my favorites though, from who I'm going to post. Man, she's really pretty. I know, thank you. I love her. Mwah. My sweet baby angel. Hello, man, are you free this Saturday? Okay, listen. Lots of people want to smooch Sia to the point I'm concerned. First off, you're going to have to fight Hatch for a date with Sia. Second, I think the only character I have that has more simps is May, which not only is so very on brand, but she would be so fucking delighted by that. She would think that that is just
the best. Alright. Understandable on both accounts, no, for real. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast, get some more water. Enjoy my daughter. I'm back. Alright. Let's clean up her tail a little bit.
race. Okay. I really wish my motivation and inspiration wasn't so finicky when it came to Wakfu. I'd really love to do more with Sia's story. But like, honestly, the longer the source material goes on, the less inspired I am by it. Like, the more I want nothing to do with it. And I feel like one would usually see that as the opposite. Like, you have more content coming out, you have more to use, but it's like... Tot just makes me so exhausted. Like, his storytelling is just not good. Not thinking of porting Sia to a new fandom? I am. So she already has a design in Ruby. Let me see if I can find that. And I'm working on kind of an original story with her. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. I see you. So yeah, this was her design for Ruby. She has her lore and everything. Her semblance is Maestro. So her weapon is... God, what is the thing? The Composer's Needle. And she uses dust from it to orchestrate music around her, and from that music, she can incorporate dust and manifest things. So that's also why she has the tuxedo-esque ensemble. Anyway, I love her. I should probably do more with her, because Ruby semblances can get silly. I need her to have a secondary weapon, though, because the joke with every Ruby weapon is that it's also a gun. I love a conductor design. I know, right? I rely a lot on the dual belts, though. I need to get a little bit more creative with it. Because I'm seeing a lot of repetition in it that it doesn't need. Like, here, here, and here are all the same type of belt. Well, like, here and here have other kinds. So I need it to be both more unified and less repetitive. It'd also be good if I got more asymmetry on the other side. Like if I took this and I put it over here. Or maybe even just this and put it over here. Because I like her left hand being her gloved hand. Or rather like the traditionally like white gloved hand. Because she's left hand dominant. So it'd be good to have the short glove on that arm, while maybe an opera glove on the right. I'm talking like I'm going to do literally anything with her in the Ruby universe. I know I'm not gonna, because I'm terrible. I still really like this design, though. Anyway, big fan of Sia.
I feel a little bit bad for Chartreuse though because she just got so shafted as soon as I came up with Sia. Oops. Happens to the best of us. Chartreuse, she is the best of us. Chartreuse? Let's see. No, I think Chartreuse had the most consistent story. Hers just changed a lot. But, before I knew all the lore in Wakfu, I had some silly shit for Sia. Like, shit that did absolutely not make sense. And I will go to the grave with it. I will go to the fucking grave. Because I refuse to be that level of cringe. I mean, it's Wakfu, none of it makes sense. No, but I mean, like, I just straight up came up with my own lore. Which is not... Like, I don't know. I have kind of that gripe with some people's creation of things. Like, if you're changing the character so drastically, or you're changing the lore so drastically, why don't you just make your own... Either, like, really commit to the idea of an AU, or, like, just come up with your own original works, because at that point you're so far from the source material, it doesn't even make sense to call it that. Like, back in my day, they had a tag on AO3 because funny, I don't know. It's just, I'm a stick in the mud. That's not how I like to enjoy it. But back in my day on AO3, you had a specific tag for, like, out of character. And that was both for you speaking and for when you were purposely portraying a character out of character. But now it's just, it's the character's whatever I say it is. I'm like, where's the fun in that? Why do you even like the character if you're just going to make up a different, like, personality for him? And this isn't like, oh, hidden, like, personality, like, Bakugo from, Boku no Hero actually having a soft side. No, we're not talking about that. Oh, shit. Ah! Yeah, that's my beef. I swear to God, though, anytime Wakfu is brought up, I just spend all my time saying how much I don't like it. For my current hyperfixation, the creator of the game straight up told the fandom, you are allowed to make your own canon about anything that happened before and after. And I've taken that and ran with it. See, I mean, like, if you have an open book and open world like that, especially when the creator says so, like, that's cool and fine. So long as you also understand that some people are going to do things differently than you. Like, it's especially bad in, like, DBD, which I wouldn't have thought was so, like, creative of a fandom or so traditional fandom. Like, people will get so angry when you do things that deviate from what they perceive a character being. Like, if everything is open for doing, like, anything you get to imagine is something that has happened, that means someone who has a different idea of what is going on than you do is just as valid as you are. I don't
I also have beef with people that get possessive and weird over fictional characters that are not their own. Like, you don't own them, and you can't be the law and order of that character. Sorry. Unless you've created a character. Honestly, people in the fandom that have some dope ideas that are so different from mine. Exactly! And that's part of the fun. It's getting to see what people do similarly and differently from you. And like, if you hate that, then fandom spaces are not for you, friend. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a bench for perfectly good endings, so I'm making one. Fair. But it's not really the vibe of the game. See, I am kind of a wimp like that, because, like, I'll put the characters through some shit. But then I'll also have, like, a fluffy little AU on the side. Like, Sia has gone through some shit. But, also, you better believe that she always has a happy ending. And literally, actually, almost all of her AUs. And, like, with character death. Sometimes a character just needs to die for the sake of the story or for the sake of their development. But, like, in Sia's canon story, Tatiana dies so early on. And I've literally gone back and forth in the idea of having her live. Because I'm like, oh, I've gotten really attached to her. I really like how her character's developing. Oh shit, I actually think she'd be such a good pairing with another one of my OCs. Fuck. Like, okay, Shelter, since you know both characters, Tatiana, Cornelius, I think there's something there. Listen, I'm holding your hands. I refuse to believe perfectly good endings are too naive or less interesting. Everyone gets to be happy. I don't care. No, for real. I saw someone having beef with, like, someone always having a pair for their OCs or always shipping. And it's like, dude, I'm sorry I like people being happy. If your characters or you yourself are cool being single and living alone and independently, cool, great, awesome. I hope you write nothing but stories like that for yourself and for people that enjoy that. I like fluffy bullshit. I like people kissing. So I'm gonna do that. That's what makes me happy. That's what sparks joy. Also, happy endings are like a milkshake at the end of a workout. Like, it's like a reward. Like, I did all the hard work, I get a little treat. And if you want bitter, tragic, or open-ended endings, cool, awesome. That's also very interesting and very neat, and I like reading those when it fits into the story. But, like, fuck, man, I'm happy to get a happy ending. My favorite character, I need to show you who they are, is incredibly cursed by the narrative. Aww. The loser of the story, forever second place. Oh, relatable. You can bet your ass I'm making them happy, as you should. There's nothing wrong with it. People deserve to be happy. Even in fiction. Now, does this include making them kiss Malkin? Maybe. Maybe. Perhaps. Who knows? Who could say, really? It's confidential information. I'm showing you them. Hold on. I wait with bated breath. Orcas are so neat. I like orcas. I need to make sure that's not so pointed. Orcas have very rounded dorsal fins.
Oh, Discord message received. Oh, Miss Pepper. What a loud mow. Oh, yes! Snow was doing a comic with this character. I know nothing about this game. But I think that they look neat. Well, Miss Pepper has things to do. No, for real. Miss Pepper. She will not be silenced. Yes, their name is Loop. I love them. I wish I had some context for Snow's comic because I want to know why it hurts. I want to know the context. I'm never going to play the game probably, and even if I am spoiled on it, I would still play it if given the opportunity. So explain to me why Starburst Child is so unhappy about the guy at the end finding that person, because I must know. This game literally cannot have anything fluffy come out of it because they are a thing. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Do I want the spoilers? Absolutely. Hit me with it. Sending you a DM? Hell yeah. Also changing the title. Hatch, thank you for the sip, sip, sip. Mermaids for MerMay. Changing this. Save. You two, why does it look like you're still on the wrong capture? Strange. Let me see. Oh, okay.
I wait with bated breath. Also, Hatch, I'm working on your wife. I'm sure you've noticed, but I want to point it out to you. Oops.
I need to look up orcas. Orca. I need to see their belly patterns. Ooh. Okay.
I'm such a menace. I can't believe how messy I've made this sketch already.
Oh.
So maybe I'll try to implement this, but a tip I saw for art, or rather, maybe it's like a style. I can't really say it's a tip, but a style that someone I was watching had studied was the idea that like all of the detail and focus should be in the face or the focal point that you have for the character. So like typically I detail everything, but if I were to go with that method, because it's quicker, I would just have like see his face extra detailed, and the rest of this would just kind of be like this, kind of as it is right now. But I don't want to do that. I like all the detail, but also this is taking so long. So I don't know what to do. Ugh. That's terrible. That's terrible. I love it. Ugh. Disgusting. Awful. As you should. They deserve it. Who should I work on next? I gotta see who's more done between Tatiana and May. Let's see that. Let's see, in fact, who's more done. MerMay. Oh yeah, they're also the secret boss theme. Oh! They don't take it too well. I mean, fair. That's fair. Where are you? Alright, there's May. There's Tatiana. Tatiana's coming out so pretty. Alright, looks like Tatiana is more done between the two, so I should probably work on her next. But I shall stop yapping now. You do what you want. I'm not your boss. I'm not your owner. I gotta close you. No, actually I don't need to close you, because I need to save some reference photos. That being said, I think we're probably gonna wrap up here. Mouse? Girl, I can't monopolize the chat with thoughts of one character. Listen, not to be that person, but no one else is here. At least it's something to talk about. But
I am gonna wrap it up here because I'm gonna go back and do a little bit of cleaning and then prep some stuff for dinner because it may take a little bit. Big stretch. Please don't pass out. Okay. Ooh. I didn't pass out, but I got so lightheaded I needed to sit still for a second. Alright. Let's see. Wow, everyone else has, like, so many more viewers. How? What is your secret? I'm not gonna raid into someone with, like, 24 viewers. Let's see. Maya is doing the thing. We'll raid into Maya. Anyway, thanks for coming by, everyone. I'm gonna put a little thread up on Blue Sky of all the updates. Also, Discord. Discord will get some updates. I can't really do it right now. I'm gonna revamp the Discord a little bit before I start throwing the ad around. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for coming by and spending your time with me. Thank you for yapping with me. I will be back again either tomorrow or Thursday. Keep an eye out for my schedule and look forward to the Mermaid post.